Hello, good morning, welcome back to Marta from Sparta. Today, as always, we are dressing one of the newest trend. And no, that's not a wet hair. The wet hair is a result of walking in the rain and just taking a shower. But we are keep on going with a lace trend. And today, as you see, I'm wearing a lace collar over a simple white t-shirt with a jeans, wide leg jeans. And I think this is like a super fun and easy way to incorporate this trend in like a very casual everyday outfit. So today, as I mentioned earlier, we are continue embracing a lace trend. So what we are doing, we are using lace to prepare ourselves for Thanksgiving dinner. Remember 1 month ago or 2 months ago, actually, if you follow me closely, I sacrificed my lace curtain and I created a trending jersey for Super Bowl. Lace jerseys are so popular right now. You can make them in so many different ways and girls are really killing it. They wear it in a super fun and very creative ways. I couldn't help myself and get myself lace jersey, recycling my old lace curtain. I still have plenty of curtain left. So this week we will actually make shirt, a blouse, maybe blouse for the Thanksgiving dinner using a curtain, and then next week we're gonna make super trending dress. So I did pre-cut everything for the blouse, and we're gonna start from the blouse because I think it's fairly complicated already for me, and before I'm gonna make this trending dress I want to have a practice run or something which is less complicated but still complicated. So I'm gonna show you. I already pre-cut everything because I don't think you guys want to sit here and watch me for hours just cutting everything. So that's the blouse which I decided to make. That's the dress, that's the blouse. That's the blouse which I decided to make using a shower curtain. And I think it's gonna be pretty awesome. It's fairly complicated, which gives me really nice practice run before I'm gonna make this trending dress next week. So I will link the pattern in the description below. I used the Etsy to purchase this pattern, and I'm gonna show you one of the pieces. Peter Pan collars are also so trending right now. The bigger, the better. So that's why I also decided to choose this pattern. So this is the biggest piece, and this is the sleeve. And that's the curtain with the tiny polka dots, which I decided to use it. And guess what? Of course, puffy sleeves. Of course, I have to do the puffy sleeves. So everything is prepared, and we're gonna follow instructions on the computer. And the only thing which I am struggling with is a lining, because that's gonna be absolutely super hyper see-through. So I have to figure out the way how to make it so every time I want to wear this blouse I don't have to figure out like, oh my goodness, I need the undershirt or I need a special bra, but I want to keep this kind of very light, very summery vibe because I have a feeling that the lace will be still trending upcoming summer. So what I thought about it, let me show you. Where is that? Oh, here. What I decided to do, I decided to add a lining and attach the lining just to the top part of this blouse, and the rest of it leave it just sheer as is. And I think that will do because the lining and everything gonna fall right under my bust, so it's gonna cover the area which I actually want to be covered and not worry about under. As I mentioned before, I pre-cut everything so I don't have to do it in front of the camera, and because the curtains are very fragile and thin, I wanted to make sure that I'm gonna take my time. And even though I kind of recorded YouTube for a while, not a while, actually it's just 2 years, I still didn't get used to being not stressed in front of the camera. So I don't think you guys care about me cutting. This is fairly simple design, and the curtains have this polka dots, so there is no worrying about direction where how your fabric goes and how to cut. Fairly simple process. But with the dress which we are making next week, it's going to be absolutely totally different story, but we're gonna get there. But be excited because it's gonna be super trending, super expensive dress, lace dress, which it's almost out of stock, and we're gonna make it out of the curtains. And it's really the cost of our dress would be like $20 versus like $300. So be excited about that. Blouse is just a blouse. This is just a practice run. So some of the pieces require to have interfacing. So I already also iron interfacing, and everything will be in the design. So I'm gonna use the serger, but if you guys do not have a serger, regular sewing machine with a zigzag stitch will be absolutely fine. You don't have to worry about having serger, but I highly recommend serging the curtains because they fry a lot and you don't attach the interfacing to every single piece. So I'm gonna go step by step and very slowly try to serge it, and I think I'm gonna start with putting a collar together and just the serge it. I might need to pull my iron out because I think we're gonna need to do some ironing. I'm gonna change the thread for super wide because this is very, very wide curtain. And let's get started. I am super excited, and I made a jacket, a bar jacket last year, which I was planning to wear it over for Thanksgiving dinner. Now I'm gonna have a blouse and I'm gonna be all set. And optionally a dress, which I could also wear. It depends from the vibes of your Thanksgiving dinner. But blouse with the jeans or blouse with a nice pants, you never cannot go wrong, especially if it's white, right? So let's change the thread. Let's do it. So the blouse, I'm gonna show you right over here, has like a tiny ruffle around here. And because my curtain is super, super fragile, it's so thin, I was thinking that even if I'm gonna serge the edge and create a ruffle myself, it's not gonna look as good as I want to. So what I decided to do, of course, I visited my best friend Amazon and not waste my time on driving. I purchased on Amazon this gorgeous set of kind of like a crochet laces. And I'm gonna use one of them. I think I'm gonna use the one which is number one, this one, because my fabric has pom-poms. And I think that's really nice complement for the pom-poms. So instead of just like creating my own ruffle and following this design, I'm gonna skip the part of making a ruffle out of the fabric, and I'm gonna definitely use this. First of all, it's gonna make my process faster, easier, and it's gonna look super cute because I'm gonna have this additional cute texture, and it's gonna bring something fun to the design when I'm gonna use this cute. And there's like, see, so many different ones, and you can use any one you want to. But again, my point is like I'm trying to match the pom-poms on my curtain. So I think this is the closest which I think it's gonna look fun with a pom-pom. Alrighty, lovely bunnies. Oops, I dropped it. So, the color is ready, and it came out so awesome. I'm even thinking like maybe I should make another one for this type of outfits. I'm sorry. So it came out fantastic. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna attach the collar to the bodies, to the front of the bodies, and then I'm gonna attach the lining, and it's gonna be super fun process. I serged everything, so just heads up, I'm gonna link in description below. Let me fix the camera, the curtain which I am using for this specific blouse. The only thing which I want to say, it's super, super fragile. It's very sheer, it's very fragile. You need to serge it. There is no other way, or like zigzag it, whichever. You need to finish it. It cannot just be done without finishing it because it frays a lot. So I'm very, very, very excited to go to the next step. And as you know, I am pro right now with making raffles. Yeah. So they came out fantastic. I took my time. I listened to the book. So boys are really, really sweet under the table. They always by my feed. Leonku, show your face. Show you cutie. Tedunio, say hi. Oh yeah, they playing so nicely. It's cold, it's ugly, it's cold, it's like finally like a fall weather. So they playing so nicely. Leo is sharing his toys with Teddy, and I am working on this Thanksgiving blouse with my hot tea over here. Little outfit change, because I mean I didn't change the outfit, I throw the sweater. It's freezing. I don't know, it's just cold. So we are that far. No sleeves yet, just the bodice, no connection. That's how it looks, and I'm gonna be attaching the button flaps or whatever it's called. And I have to say this, as much as I like these drapes for this specific blouse, they adorable, especially with this like a pom-pom elements. This fabric is the most fragile fabric I worked with by far. It's super, super fragile, and everything, every single piece has to be serged, otherwise it's just like literally falling apart. So I have a bad feeling that I created for myself a first garment which gonna be hand wash only, you know. And when I'm buying stuff, usually I'm making sure that this is not a hand wash or dry cleaning only, because I don't know how about you guys, but that brings actually adds to the full price of the garment you're buying, right? Because you have to pay for the treating this if you stain it. So that will be one of those. So it's beautiful, beautiful drapes I had, but they look great on the window, and they're gonna probably look great. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna look great on this blouse, but oh boy, they are super, super hard to work with. So I'm gonna continue this. And I'm kind of concerned how I'm gonna, this is not a hand wash or dry cleaning only, because I don't know how about you guys, but that brings actually adds to the sleeves, if they're gonna actually stay puffy, if the fabric is so soft. Or I should actually do the sleeves maybe white for funsies. The buttonholes also makes me nervous. I was never good at doing buttonholes. Always is the situation like this. First one is, there is 5 buttonholes to do, let's say. First one, second one, third one, and fourth one is amazing, and the 5th one comes out terrible, and I'm so annoyed, so annoyed. So well, let's see how it's gonna go. It's still a lot of things to do. The blouse is way longer than I thought it will be, so I think I'm gonna cut it, so it's gonna be like baby doll, but like very short one, just below my waist. But because right now it's like, I think it's too long, and I don't want that long. I think blouses like this doesn't work for me, especially that I'm on a shorter side. So if something is very long, makes me very disproportional and looking even shorter. So I will work on that. That's the least of the problems. The buttonholes will be, but I'm positive, and that's the time of the year, guys, when I'm drinking hot cocoa. I'm serious. It got so cold. 54. From all of a sudden 74, we are to 54. It's so unfair. But I love fall. It's a beautiful season. Every season is beautiful. I get to paint a lot because I stuck inside, but that's the story for another time. Let's get into the blouse. Alrighty, guys, so the whole top is finished, except of the obviously buttonholes and buttons. And the sleeves, I did the puffy sleeves using actually window curtains, even though I was very skeptical about it. And as elastic, I put this very thin cord elastic because everything is so true, see-through. I wanted to have something very tiny and not noticeable. So my next step will be to use the buttonholes template, which came with this pattern. And as a buttons, I am planning to use pearls. I have different sizes. I just haven't decided on the size yet, and I think the size is not relevant at this point. I just wanted to show you what I'm gonna be using. I decided to use the pearls, and these pearls have like this kind of like a clips. So I'm just basically, you put a pearl on top, and you just stick this clip into this tiny opening over here, and that's how it's gonna stay. So I'm gonna see how many buttons I'm gonna need using the button hole placement template, which came with a pattern again, and then I'm gonna decide which size of the purse I want, because if the buttons are very far apart, I'm not gonna use tiny purse because it's too much spacing. So I'm gonna use the larger one. So that's how I'm gonna determine which size of the purse I'm gonna use based on how I'm gonna see when the hole's gonna fall. And then obviously I'm gonna go to this process which I dislike the most about making the button holes, which I'm afraid that it's gonna happen again. First 5 will be great, and the last one gonna come out terrible. That's why I'm gonna start from the top to the bottom. Wish me luck, guys, and I'm gonna see you once everything is done. Alrighty, guys, and voila! That's how the blouse look like. It's gorgeous, it's whimsical, it's romantic, it's beautiful. I love the finish. I love the idea with buttons and like see-through situation. So the only heads up, the pattern, it has this kind of like a chest part, which I mentioned to you that potentially I will double it up so I don't have to wear something underneath. No, it's not even reaching low enough to actually cover your chest, so you still have to wear something underneath. But I love the pompons, I love the choices for everything. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous, super romantic, and perfect for the Thanksgiving blouse. And when I look at this blouse, I was thinking this is like a perfect pattern to create something like mommy and me. One blouse for mommy and one blouse for daughter. It's just super cute, super beautiful. Sewing was challenging because this fabric is extremely fragile, but it's doable. You can do it. It's super, super fun. I learned a lot about it, and I'm actually ready for the next week challenge, which is very close to this one. It will be also window drapes, very whimsical dress. I'm not gonna spill the beans yet, which costs $500, and we're gonna make it for 20. So this blouse gave me amazing, amazing practice for this upcoming project, which I'm gonna be starting tomorrow. And oh my God, I'm blown away how gorgeous it came out and how romantic and beautiful this blouse is. And guys, the buttonholes actually wasn't that terrible, but I love this actually clip on like a purse, which I used as a buttons in case of this blouse. I hope you guys enjoyed that video and you're gonna try it. I'm gonna link everything in description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you next week on a super fun project. We're gonna be making very, very trending and desirable $500 lace dress for a $20.